All right, welcome back. Episode 41 of the Chaotically Intolerant podcast. We have special guest spot starter here. Little baseball slang there. My girlfriend. Say hello.
Hi.
Sam. She's gonna be filling in for our draft today. Well, do we want to do the draft first or cover a few different topics?
Let's cover the topics. Topics are always fun.
Yeah. So first, let's see here. So I'm gonna go. I've been on the Daniel Larson Reddit as of late, and so he's not on TikTok right now. He's on YouTube. He walked from Denver to Colorado Springs to visit his wannabe girlfriend. And that
he walked there.
He walked there. Yes, he walked.
Wow.
In like one day. So I think Danny Boy's in some trouble. And then he's been getting dinners at the Hard Rock, like $50 dinners, with the money that people donate to him so he can get food.
Isn't he making money off of like TikTok and stuff?
No, he gets his account banned too much to join the Creator Fund. I would like to see him join the Creator Fund. That'd be pretty funny.
Because he has a lot of followers.
Yeah, but he has like 100 different accounts and like a few thousand followers over each different account.
Oh, I see.
So now I think he ran in a marathon today or a 5K. I'm sorry, he ran in a 5K. So congratulations to him. He was doing $20 autograph signings there.
He was charging them for autographs?
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Listen.
You blame him?
International but like the point of autographs isn't it to be free?
A lot of people do that, honestly.
Really?
A lot of athletes do that. It's a pretty bad thing.
Okay.
But anyways, so Daniel, if you want to check him out, he's on YouTube. He's releasing some videos, stuff. He responds to a lot of comments. I've seen. He has not responded. I haven't left a comment yet, so he hasn't responded to anything. But so Daniel, just off of our little video on him, he's making more news. Oh, and I completely forgot. There's a new incident now, the May 12th incident. So,
I'm excited to learn more. What happened?
Danny Boy got caught on somebody's porch charging his phone, and then he said the guy was threatening him. So to the guy's face, he called him the N-word. He said when somebody is threatening you, it's okay to say that to anybody. I don't think so. I mean, the guy wasn't threatening him. Daniel said there should be an international law created where if it's an emergency, somebody should be able to go into any business or anyone's house and charge their phone.
Wait. Isn't he supposed to have a caretaker?
Not anymore.
Oh, geez.
I think the whole system is kind of screwed up anyways. So
what if he messaged you and asked to be on your podcast? Hypothetical question.
I don't know. I'd probably
because you've done like documentaries on him now.
Did one documentary, but
whatever.
I feel like we'd have to have him.
I think we would. I'm curious. I want to ask him just a few questions. Just want to see what's up.
You think he could like focus on that and answer your question?
No, he couldn't. He would ask me for $20 before. He would ask me to pay for his meal. So yeah, Daniel's wasting his money at the Hard Rock Cafe. He got a $11 brownie as part of his dinner. So
was it a good brownie?
And then people would say under the comments, hey, Daniel, why don't you get fast food? It's much cheaper. And he goes, because you nice people pay for my food.
That funding's gonna go away.
I respect it. I respect the hustle. I mean,
does he have a GoFundMe account? Is that how he's getting money?
No, people just send them to his Venmo.
Oh, to his Venmo.
I think he dropped his phone number somewhere, so people have been texting with him a lot.
We text him?
Huh?
Should we text him? The podcast should text him?
Might have to find his phone.
You have to get a phone. You have to get a phone for the podcast, like a burner phone.
Oh boy. I don't know if I want a burner phone. Hold on. There's a lot of different here. There was a game on Reddit. It says, what will Daniel do at the Colfax Marathon this Sunday? I'm just gonna answer randomly. Whoa, what? Oh, it doesn't let me see. Oh, see what others predicted. Well, let me do it. I have to pay for Reddit Premium, so
you're gonna pay.
That's not happening.
Oh.
Here we go. Here's one. Gives up, makes his fans spend another $50 on food. So out of 332 votes, 150 people says Daniel does not start the event, citing publicity issues. So that sounds about right. And this is what he said in regards to saying the N-word. Somebody said it is not nice to say the N-word. And he said, true, unless it's because you are really scared for your safety. So that's, I guess that's.
I feel like that'll make you more scared for your safety.
That would 100% would make you more scared for your safety. So NFL schedule dropped. Leighton. Let's go over.
Leighton's ecstatic.
He's so excited.
I saw the Bucs schedule, and not gonna lie, it's a little tough this year.
Let's go over I'm gonna go over the Bucs. We'll also have to go over the Eagles because that's your second team.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's possible, but you go, girl.
I make it work.
Buccaneers and Colts playing the preseason. Let's not forget about that. Biggest matchup of the year.
Here or in Indy?
In Indy.
Oh.
All right. So the Bucs open up against the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, 8:20. I don't know why anyone wants to see the Bucs on prime time. I mean, who cares? Then they play the Saints. Huh? What?
Take that back.
No. Buccaneers playing New Orleans against the Saints at 1:00, week 2. Then Packers and Bucs, big matchup, huge matchup at 4:25, week 3. The Chiefs and Bucs in Tampa, another Sunday night game. Why are they getting so many primetime games? I don't want to.
Because we're a primetime team.
Give one to the Lions. Seriously, don't be greedy. What are you guys trying to make more money or something? It's ridiculous. It should be about the game, the integrity of the game.
The league revolves around us.
It revolves around Tom Brady, not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just remember that. I want you to remember that. Wherever Tom Brady goes, the team that he was on becomes irrelevant.
Do you think it's just because like he gives them like confidence because he's Tom Brady, so the name just like boosts their confidence?
Probably.
You think it's just like that?
And he
cloud.
And he like abuses you if you don't do what he does.
No, he doesn't. Does he really?
He'll get in your face about it. Buccaneers play in Pittsburgh, 1:00, and then in Carolina, which the Pittsburgh game's gonna be so easy. You guys, the Steelers suck. Steelers are booty. Ravens and Buccaneers again, Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. So you got to pay a little bit of money to Bezos on that one. Rams and Bucs in Tampa, rematch of the what was it, the divisional? Was it the divisional round this year? Yeah, probably. Because no, you guys didn't make
it was right before the like AFC or whatever.
Yeah, so it was the divisional round. Rematch in Tampa. I don't think Tampa Bay has ever hosted an NFC Championship game, by the way. So just leaving that one out there. Indianapolis has. So
did Indianapolis win a Super Bowl in the last 3 years?
3 years? Okay, 3 years is kind of a short amount of time. There's 27 other teams that didn't win a Super Bowl in the last 3 years.
When was the last time they won a Super Bowl? Exactly.
Won one in 2006.
Yeah.
His face.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while. It's been a little bit of a drought. Matty Ice is back though. I'm ready. I'm ready for Matt Ryan. Seahawks and Bucs in Munich, Germany, 9:30 in the morning. So
That's pretty cool.
Leighton has to wake up early for that one. Leighton has to not be an incel.
I'll be in Germany for that one.
Wait, Leighton, are you like religious football or is he just teasing you?
Yeah, he's just teasing me. I'm not religious football. I like my Bucs, and then when they're not winning, I like my Eagles.
Bucs at the Browns, and then Saints at the Bucs. Bucs at the 49ers at 425. Big game there. Tom Brady versus the team that he actually wants to play for, versus Tampa, where he just kind of forced into it. You know, I'm right. Bengals.
Wait, what team did you say he wants to play for?
49ers.
It's
because he's from there.
Yeah.
He 100% wants to play. This is a full conspiracy, not really a conspiracy theory. It's just kind of a theory that all football fans have. Or like deep. If you're deep in football, you know this is true. 100%.
Nah, bro. Tom Brady's an old man and just wants to retire in Florida.
No, that actually might make sense. He's a snowbird.
Yeah.
No, we don't need it anymore. Stay away.
The Bengals at the Bucs. You know who's going to be there is our boy, Akeem Davis-Gaither. He'll be there at that game playing. Well, would you be happy if he sacked Tom Brady? Or if he picked him up?
I mean, I'd say good for him. Obviously, Tom Brady's just going to walk it off and then throw a touchdown the next play. But
he's going to break his hip.
No.
No? You don't think he's going to break his hip?
They'll literally take him on a stretcher to the sideline and replace it right there. And then he'll be good for the next play. Next drive, actually. Give him some recovery time.
Yeah, you got to put in Kyle Trask, former Florida Gator, backup quarterback. He's the Buccaneers' future. Let's not forget about that. He's the true Tampa Bay future.
Do you think after this year he'll retire even if they don't win?
No. He'll play on. He'll probably go to San Francisco.
That stresses me out.
He'll force a trade to San Francisco.
It's just so long to play football.
He's fine.
His poor body.
Good.
It's just a lot.
Good. Buccaneers.
He'll be playing till he's 90.
With his walker.
Just like us, we're gonna be podcasters till we're 90.
And we're still gonna have the same three people listening.
Same three people.
They're gonna be everyone listening is gonna be 90 listening to our podcast.
God, they're still doing it, huh? Christmas Day, Bucs at Cardinals Sunday night. That's Sunday Night Football on NBC. And then Panthers at Bucs and Bucs at Falcons to end the season. Tom Brady could end his career in Atlanta, where he won the Super Bowl, because you guys aren't making the playoffs this year. So,
bro.
I don't think that's true. I think they'll make the playoffs.
We're going to the Super Bowl. We already have it won.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
You got Matt Ryan standing in your way. All right, let's not forget about that. Jonathan Taylor. Okay. Don't patronizingly rub my leg. Now we're gonna go through your Eagles, because we have to, because you're a true Eagles fan. Eagles at Lions to open up the year. Dan Campbell, probably my favorite head coach in the NFL. He's gonna bite your kneecaps off. He's gonna beat the shit out of you with a baseball bat. Like, he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna do everything he's got to do to win a football game. Just one. He wants to win one game. Vikings at Eagles on Monday Night Football. Little prime time. You got Joe Buck. I think Joe Buck and what's his name? The other guy, the weird looking guy. The quarterback. Eagles at Commanders, the commies, Carson Wentz. playing
So weird. That's so weird.
what, Carson Wentz or the
No,
comp?
that they're the commies and stuff. Like that actually happened. It wasn't a dream.
Wait, what?
Well, they're the Washington Commanders. So then call them the commies.
Oh, so not Washington football team anymore?
No. I like Washington
Oh.
football team. It was like when
No, I
soccer
like
teams
well, I mean, commies sounds a little weird.
communist.
Yeah.
You have a problem?
But like I
with
like
Only-
that better
only
than
in-
Washington football team. That's like
only
the most
in-
bland name.
Only in Joe Biden's America do we have a commie team. Jaguars at Eagles. So sadly, Leighton, you can't go to that game. It is in Philadelphia.
lame.
Eagles at Cardinals. Cowboys at Eagles. That's Sunday Night Football right there. Steelers at Eagles, a little Philadelphia rivalry. Both teams are from Philadelphia.
Okay.
Or from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm letting this go through my brain.
Huh?
I'm letting this go through my brain.
Okay.
I'm not even paying attention.
Eagles at Texans, Houston. You know what that means, Leighton? If they're playing the Texans, they're playing
What
somebody
does it
else.
mean? They're playing somebody else.
They're playing somebody else in the Texans division. After they face the Commanders in Philadelphia, the Eagles fly to Indianapolis.
Oh gosh.
To wreck the Colts.
to get
Literally annihilate the Colts.
to get
Wipe their
anally
boots.
prolapsed by Matt Ryan
Nah, bro.
and his
Eagles are
little ice
literally.
cubes.
It's gonna be 66-0 Eagles.
You think Jalen Hurts knows how to score a touchdown?
Yeah. He also knows how to run it in himself.
The Colts know how to play against running quarterbacks. We
Do
know.
they?
Yeah, we do. We stopped Lamar Jackson for like 3.5 quarters. So we don't talk about the rest of that Baltimore game, but we talk about the 3.5 quarters that
Was
the
that the
Colts
one
did
they
win.
lost? Like
Yeah.
they were up like 27.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how bad they are. They were up like how many points?
They could be up 1,000,000 points and I wouldn't be comfortable.
Mhm.
Packers at Eagles, Sunday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers, anti-vax Rodgers. Titans at Eagles. I hope you guys literally beat Ryan Tannehill to a pulp to where he cannot walk anymore.
Oh my gosh. So violent.
Easy bread.
Eagles at Giants. I don't know. I don't care about the Giants. I have a friend that's a Giants fan too, so you probably hate him automatically. No. Eagles at Bears in Chicago. It's gonna be a cold one. December in Chicago. Eagles at Cowboys, Christmas Eve at 4:25. Little Santa Claus coming down the chimney there for the Cowboys. Give him a little call. I hope you beat the Cowboys. I don't like the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys are trash, bro.
They are trash. Saints at Eagles, and then Giants at Eagles to finish it out. So what's your record prediction for the Eagles this year, Leighton? And what are you gonna do when the Bucs have to play the Eagles in the NFC Championship game?
Well, the Buccaneers will take this year, but then once Brady does leave, Eagles will take it that year.
They might if they get to the NFC Championship game, they might say, all right, we have to move the Eagles to the AFC so that they can play the Bucs in the championship in the Super Bowl.
Just pull some strings, you know.
Leighton Bowl.
The Biden Bowl.
Biden's America. Only in Biden's America.
You're gonna have people yelling at you.
They know it's a joke. Or is it a joke?
Mysterious.
Let's see. We're gonna go over the Colts here. All right. This is what we've all been waiting for here. Matty Ice back. with Yannick Ngakoue on that defensive line. Start off in Houston against the Texans, and then in Jacksonville against the Jaguars, home to the probably the most famous collapse in NFL history, probably, that we personally attended. We were in the building for that one. The energy was low. Jim Irsay gave us $100 for our troubles.
That was cool.
Gave us $100 for our troubles.
I still have the $100. I'm tempted to use it though.
I already spent that.
You did?
Well, yeah, it's $100. It's
I'm
a
gonna use it
$100 bill.
tomorrow.
It's a $100 bill. Like, what am I gonna do with it? Then the Chiefs at the Colts might fly up to Indy for that one, possibly.
You know what? And I'm not going.
Yeah, because I have a friend that's a Chiefs fan. Titans at Colts. I hope we kill them. Colts at Broncos. Don't like Russell Wilson. Yeah,
that was a weird move.
He's weird. He's just a weird guy. He's comes last year. He has a thumb injury that should take 2 to 6 weeks to heal, or 4 to 6 weeks to heal. He comes back in 2 weeks, and
What's his name?
then loses
He's
Russell Wilson.
built
Jaguars
different.
at Colts, huh?
He's built different.
He is built different, but then he sucked, and then the Seahawks had like the 4th pick in the draft.
Wait, so why do you have a problem that he came back after 2 weeks when he hurt his thumb?
Well, because he sucked. He started getting better by like 6 weeks post-op, which if he would have just sat out, they would have had a better chance at winning than if he didn't sit out. Then Jaguars at Colts. I'm very glad that we don't have to really deal with the Jaguars late in the season because we always collapse. Colts at Titans. That's probably a loss, to be honest. Commies at Colts. Carson Wentz back in the building. I like Carson Wentz, but I want to beat him. I just want to beat him for how he played in that final game. Colts at Patriots in Foxborough. Biggest rivalry in football. I don't care about any of the other rivalries. And then Colts at Raiders in Vegas. Hopefully none of our guys gamble all their salaries away. Again, Eagles at Colts. Listen, maybe if we were playing in Philadelphia, I could say, hey, the Eagles they have like a 1% chance to win. But since we're playing in Indianapolis, there is a 0.0.
Eagles literally have 100% chance of winning. I don't care if they were playing on Mars.
This is the dumbest football conversation that's ever happened in the world. It's 100% chance Colts win. Moving on, Steelers.
Every time you say that, I feel like they lose. I feel like you give them too much the benefit of the doubt.
I have more doubt of the Indianapolis Colts organization than any other Colts fan.
You should write down what games you think they'll win.
I will truly write that down, and every single one they will find a way to lose.
That's what I'm saying.
Any game they can find a way to lose. Steelers at Colts. Steelers are complete ass, but they still might find a way to lose that game.
Probably.
That's a Monday Night Football game too. The Colts have 4 primetime games this year, by the way. People care about the Colts. They care. They know. Colts at Cowboys in Dallas in Sunday Night Football. Love it. Love to see it. Colts and Vikings. That's a TBD game, so I don't know. Colts and Chargers, Monday Night Football. I don't like Monday Night Football. I'm not a big fan of Monday Night Football, so I don't know why we're playing Monday Night Football. But
why?
It's just a different atmosphere. Sundays you have the drunkenness of sitting down and watching football for 8 hours already, and you're ready to go to bed, but you still got another Sunday night game to go. You got at least $5 riding on that Sunday night game, and you're just screaming at the TV at midnight trying to hammer the over. Colts and Giants. I really want to beat the Giants because they're New York, and I just don't like New York teams. Technically, they're New Jersey, but and then Texans at Colts to end the season. I'm going to call it right now, that will be our collapse. That game. We'll have a chance to clinch it, and we'll lose 100-0 in that game. So, thoughts, Leighton, on your Eagles and Bucs schedules?
I think they're good. I think Bucks have a tough schedule this year, but we're still going to the playoffs. We're still clutching the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's gonna have a ring for every finger. You feel?
How many rings does he have now?
They have 7. Is it 7?
I think it's 7.
That's a lot.
You know what? I have a gift for you. I forgot. It's in my drawer. I'll have to give it to you. I've
Super Bowl
had it
ring?
for a long time, and I'm trying
I
to
feel
think.
like it's a Super
know-
Bowl
I
ring
know it
now,
is.
since you brought it up.
Yeah, you know what?
I feel like it's a Super Bowl ring because you brought it up right now.
It possibly might be. So, yeah, it's been sitting in there for a
shucks,
while. And I've been
dude.
thinking of the perfect person to give it to, and I think you're that perfect person.
Great, now I feel like I gotta get you something.
You do not have to get me anything.
I'll be on the lookout.
What?
What's the draft?
It's I'll tell you later. I'll
Okay.
tell you when I announce it. Let me see.
I'll get you the game ball from Colts versus Jacksonville
You're
last
an
season.
asshole.
You wouldn't want a Colts game ball?
From the You know what?
From the worst game they ever
take
played.
I probably would take it from their like largest collapse ever, just so I could burn it. I don't know, out of ceremony and good content for like Colts fans. So I would probably burn it. Let's see here. There weren't too many topics I really saw this week. I guess Kendrick Lamar released an album yesterday and it sucked. So I don't know. That's whatever.
It happens.
Yeah, everyone has an off day. But we're gonna jump into our draft. So what we're gonna do with the format of the podcast, really, we're gonna do one, like every week we're gonna do something different, and it's gonna be like a cycle. So we're gonna do 1 week where it's like the deep dive like we had on Daniel Larson last week, except it's a different person. Then the next week is a draft. The week after that is a tournament, or the 64 team tournament. So we'll do part of that bracket. And then I don't know what our other thing could be, like any sort of game that we could do, or like like our like the main event thing of that episode. So I'm gonna sit down and kind of figure that out, see what's up. But the draft today is fictional male characters. So your best fictional male characters, and I know she's looking them up on Google right now.
Yeah, I only have one. I don't know how many am I supposed to have.
We're drafting 5.
Oh, okay.
So it's a snake draft. So the first person who goes will go last in the second round, and the last person who goes in the first round will go first in the second round. It just keeps going. So I'm gonna go to a random number generator. Leighton, pick a number between 1 and 50.
Give me a sec. 32.
32. Pick a number between 1 and 50.
45.
All right, I'm gonna take 15. So the closest one goes first, then the second closest goes second, third obviously goes third. It's 20, so I get to go first.
Rigged.
Proof.
Rigged.
Yeah.
NFL rigged. What did you do? 40 something?
45.
So you go third, Leighton goes second. So first actually isn't really a great spot. I'd rather have the last spot, because you get to do 2 in a row. So I'm gonna start. Now this is a tough one because I don't know, because I'm not like requiring like specific like picks out of different topics.
I was just explaining why they're our best character.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you kind of have to like go into it a little bit. So I think this is one of like the longest running shows on TV right now. It is an animated show. So I think this is I think this is your best pick, just because he is probably the focal point of the show. I'm gonna go Homer Simpson. He's funny. He's emotional. He's stupid. He works at the power plant. Got Marge is if anyone doesn't know who Homer Simpson is, which everyone I think
That'd
would
be
know
sad.
who Homer Simpson is. So I think that's why I have to pick him, because everybody would know who Homer Simpson is. So Leighton, your pick at number 2.
So I'm gonna go with Walter White. I don't know. He's just cool. He's from the greatest TV show ever created.
He
And,
was he was my second guy on the list I was gonna take.
and he's just a stud muffin.
I don't really watch the show that much, but again, it's another I know Walter White, and he's still a badass. Like the I'm the one who knocks scene.
Mm-hmm.
Just that. I mean, even if you don't know,
danger.
yeah, even if you don't watch the show, you still kind of know that scene, and like that's such a popular scene, and it's badass. So Walter White is a great pick at number 2. So you're up.
Oh, my first one is Silas Marner, which is, I don't know if many people know that book, because I know you don't. Do you know that book?
No.
So it's just, I just find him to be a very aspiring character in the book.
What's he
and
about?
Do I have to explain the book?
Well, explain, a little bit. What's the book called?
He basically, he was kind of scammed out of a lot of things. Like his best friend stole from him and and he ended up becoming really, really poor. And then he ended up just adopting a little girl and raising her.
What book?
And just saving her. It's called Silas Marner.
Oh.
And I just definitely respect his overcoming of even though he was very angry for many years, he kind of went past that and took in the little girl and raised her. So, yeah.
I'm going to be real with you. That is not a bad pick, but none of us would have gotten that. You could have gotten that in the 5th round.
What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing.
You're drafting. So once somebody takes it, it's gone. Once somebody takes it, so you can't take Homer Simpson or Walter White.
Okay. You didn't explain this to me at all.
It's called a draft. You draft different people.
Okay. Again, I don't
your best male.
Okay, just
characters.
continue. Go.
So you're up again. You have for the 2nd round.
I don't want to do this. Okay, wait. Okay, so my next one.
Could it be from movies, TV shows, books, whatever?
Yeah, whatever. It has to be a fictional character though.
So I go again.
Yeah.
Okay. My second pick is Rocky.
Good one. Rocky,
which I think is self-explanatory. He really rises to the occasion, is determined, and ends up getting to his goal. Even though a lot of things the odds are going against him and he doesn't even have that much support. Even his wife is please don't do it. Please don't do it. She supports him, but she's more scared than anything. So she'd rather him not. And yet he still goes and reaches his success.
Very good pick. I like it. Leighton, you're up.
Asia. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. He's a stud muffin, and he's insane. At least in the first half of the show. Show's trash now.
But my dad would have picked Rick Grimes. That my dad definitely would have. He loves The Walking Dead. He still watches it, even though I don't think it's he doesn't really like it that much, but he'll still watch it. So good pick. I liked it. So my final pick of the 2nd round is a tough one. I don't know if I should go serious or stay in the comedy range. I feel like you might take this one, so I think I have to take this. I'm going to take Atticus Finch.
Oh, I didn't even, because you,
From To Kill a Mockingbird. Atticus Finch fights for I don't even remember the guy's name. Like I read the book once, but he was just a badass. He fought for civil rights in Alabama. I remember his kids were stupid. That's pretty much it. That's probably his only downside.
These kids were not stupid.
I'm probably pretty stupid.
Oh.
She fell out of a tree. Or he fell out of a tree, whichever one did.
Yeah, I don't
remember the book.
Yeah. It's okay. Public school.
And then let's see. I'm gonna go the Joker. Joker. I mean, he's no one knows his true backstory. All we know is he's a guy. Probably he could be a girl. You never know. But I think he falls into the male character. Batman's arch enemy. I mean, he's literally probably the most famous villain of all time. And the Joker is, well, I mean, he's the person you think of when you think of villains. You don't think of Thanos, really anybody else but the Joker, maybe Lex Luthor, I guess. But the Joker is my pick of the third round. Leighton.
I am gonna go with. I actually did think of this before you said Joker. I was gonna say Batman, preferably Christian Bale's, but I'll take Batman.
So wait, do you want Bruce Wayne or Batman?
Ooh, I feel like
they're different people.
I literally feel like they're not.
They are different people. I mean, it's a different personality.
I don't even know what to say to that because they're literally the same. But it's literally like, would you rather have hot smart businessman or hot smart Batman?
Batman. All right. Well, I'll write down Bruce Wayne.
I'll go with Bruce Wayne. If you want me to choose, I'd probably choose Bruce Wayne because he doesn't have to fight crime to steal my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, your third round pick.
Okay. Since I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And plus it's kind of ironic right now. I'm gonna pick Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp. Let's go.
I definitely am pro Johnny Depp. I honestly I think it's just because he's funny and he brings light to everyone's life. Like you watch one of his movies and he's just, get a good laugh, some seriousness, some love, some romance. I think all around good character.
Just gotta watch out for the poop on the bed. What? She pooped on his bed. All right, your next pick.
Oh, I'm again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my fourth one is gonna be, since I'm a nerd, but not really, you're just weird. I'm gonna pick Professor Snape from Harry Potter.
Are you a Harry Potter fan, Leighton?
I do like Harry Potter. I actually think the whole world of it is actually really well crafted and all that.
See? My boy.
I can agree that it's well crafted.
I think
I could probably read the books. I don't read books though.
It's because no.
It's more because I just don't like the British actors in there. There are certain British actors to deal with, but sometimes it's too much to get by. I can't watch the movies.
I feel like that is a lousy excuse to not like it.
So Severus Snape is my fourth pick. Which I'm not doing good in this draft, but I'm just picking characters I personally like.
Jack Sparrow and Rocky Balboa are pretty good picks.
2 out of 5.
The Silas Marner one is.
Well,
you could have gotten that one in the 5th round.
Well, I didn't know how this was supposed to work, so because you're a bad boyfriend, so.
You didn't know what a draft was.
You have to explain these things to me. All right, go. Whoever's turn it is.
Leighton, your turn.
I'm gonna go with Sang Woo from Squid Game. I love that guy, dude.
How do you spell his name?
Sang
Just
And then
like
I
how
think
it
it's
sounds.
yeah, and then I think it's just WOO. But do you guys know who that is?
No, I didn't watch Squid Game.
Bro, what? Oh my goodness.
I thought it was kind of stupid.
My
Like, yeah, rich people are gonna kill you if you don't complete this game. It sounds like regular life.
man, you're a doomer, bro.
A doomer.
Bro, I literally love that show so much. I get that it was so hyped up and stuff, but like low key, that was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Obviously, people have their own taste, and some people just like it because it's kids' games. But I actually think it was a really well made movie or TV show.
Wasn't it like they had to complete each challenge or they'd die?
Yeah, so it's like, red light, green light. If you don't make it across, you die. And if you go when it's red light, then you die. 2.
So it kind of sounds like Hunger Games. A little bit.
Whoa.
I feel like I'm
Leighton-
gonna get kicked off the
Leighton just-
podcast.
Leighton just got exposed there a little bit.
Bro. You want to know what is funny? Literally, Asians.
That's
they
what
produce-
they're called.
I know. I was just expecting some kind of backlash for saying that. Anyway, they make so many death game movies and TV shows. It's insane. Like, if you want some good like Hunger Game equivalents, go
We're
look into
obsessed with it
Asian.
over there.
I guess I don't know. There's just so much stuff where people are just dying constantly and like death game style.
There's the show that my mom really likes. It's about how like Asian parents will send their kids to do errands like on their own, like 3-year-olds just out into the street.
And they'll go like 5 miles away.
And they just do like a Netflix show. It's like 10-minute episodes.
What's it called?
I don't even know.
Old Enough. That's what it's
Old
called.
Enough.
Old Enough.
And I was like, we were watching it and she was like, it's so funny. I was like, I mean, I don't know.
It's funny though, because some of the kids are like toddling along these like huge roads
is
and
kinda
they're so
funny.
snotty and like their snot is dripping down.
Yeah,
And I just like want to go up and wipe their nose.
that's
Oh.
the difference between you and me. I'd stay
Yeah.
away from that child.
I'm a
Leave
mom
them
at
be.
heart.
Leave them be. All right, I have 2 picks in a row. I'm gonna go Michael Scott.
Oh,
He is, I mean, most American people have at least seen The Office. And now they're doing they have the super fan episodes on Peacock
I like those.
with all the like the cutout scenes. And I've been I'm like rewatching everything. And there's like extra cutout scenes. Do you watch The Office, Leighton?
I've seen it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it. I will say, like, after not watching it for a while, I started to I do think it's a little overrated how hyped it has been. However, I
Well,
still think it's a great show and all
I
that.
think once Michael left, it really got bad.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like Andy is not a likable character whatsoever.
Which I
Ed
think-
Helms isn't really a likable actor, which like I
Who's
like him
that?
in The Hangover. Andy.
Okay.
Ed Helms. You don't like The Hangover?
I don't like The
I don't like
Hangover
The
at all.
Hangover either. I
Felt
think
like it
it's
was a
like-
waste of my time.
You are
I think
on drugs.
it's too like raunchy. Like it's just too much.
How is it too much?
It's just ugh. It like makes you
It's
like grossed out.
ridiculous. They thought Chow's penis was a mushroom
That's
and a
what
monkey
grosses
was
me
trying to
out
eat
the
it.
most. That part is
That is-
disturbing.
So funny. And then he takes too much coke and they think he dies, so they put him in a freezer, and then he comes back out and he jumps back out at him like a monkey. And he's sitting eating whatever. It's funny. You guys are wrong.
And they made 3.
Yeah,
Those
those
poor-
were insanely fantastic. They were insanely.
No.
They made a ton of profit, whether you liked it or not. They did very well.
I do
So it
agree
made
that
sense.
after, even though I don't like Michael because he's horrible.
No, I
do
love
agree.
Michael.
I do agree that
I think he's the epitome of an alpha male.
I do like how he
does
left,
what he
though.
wants.
I think it's sweet how he left. Like I like how he left the show.
Oh yeah, but he does exactly what he wants. He does not work a single minute of his time in the office, and they still lead the company in sales. That's an alpha male right there. You can tell they're afraid of him. They're truly afraid of him.
Bro, what are you saying?
They're terrified of Michael. One day he snaps, and that's it. It's over.
I just like it when he like his face he drops his face and he gets serious because he's like someone said something to him. He goes,
yeah,
it's fun. That is funny.
My final pick. I'm taking Maximus Decius Meridius from Gladiator.
Oh.
Russell Crowe in Gladiator. Fantastic movie. Apparently they're making a second one. I'm not really that excited. That should be a standalone movie. There shouldn't be like a universe for that movie.
We need that TikTok sound for Leighton with there's not a thing behind those eyes when you're talking about shows you like.
Yeah, you didn't have a thing behind your eyes there. No thoughts right there.
Okay.
But Maximus loses his wife and kid. He's supposed to be the heir to the throne, and then Joaquin Phoenix, who's also the Joker, comes in and basically kills his like father-like figure, and then sends Maximus to be with the slaves. Ends up fighting in gladiator battles, and then ends up fighting Joaquin Phoenix and killing him. But then he ends up dying and getting to see his wife and kids again. So, because Maximus was the rightful heir to the throne before Joaquin Phoenix came in and did all his bullshit. So, true Sigma male there. I love it. All right, Leighton, what's your final pick?
Final pick. Okay, so I already chose Walter White, Rick Grimes,
Bruce Wayne, and Sang-Woo.
Let's go with Ray Kroc. Can I do an? Oh wait, no, it has to be fictional.
Fiction.
Let's go with Cooper from Interstellar, the main character guy there.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, he's my
I
dog.
didn't like that movie.
Oh my goodness!
But let me describe. But wait.
With today.
But wait. I'm not gonna be able to come back. I'm not gonna be invited back, am I? I'm gonna get kicked.
You're gonna have to explain yourself because
okay.
Literally no sense.
Not liked is too much. Like it's okay. I thought it was a good movie, like well created, good idea, like definitely respectable movie, 100%. It was just not my like enjoyable type of movie. I liked Inception. I did like that movie, but it was just too like the whole space thing. I don't know. I have to rewatch it because I feel like it was a little over my head.
I think you probably had an existential crisis watching that movie.
Yeah. Like
And
I think I was
why.
like 13 and I was just like, what is this movie? Like I couldn't properly appreciate it. So I feel like I do have to go back and watch it because I think it was also like sad.
Yeah, it was very sad.
Like he wasn't able, like I think I just have to,
At the
definitely. So I take it back. I'll revisit this next week. I'll rewatch it this week and I'll come back with a new refreshed opinion.
It happens to be my favorite movie of all time, so I will stand by it till I die.
You took him at 5?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's not like a character that I like love, where it's like, Bruce Wayne, I would literally trade lives with if I could, maybe. I'd have to think of the logistics of that, but
that wouldn't be good. That'd be kind of tough to do, honestly.
To be Bruce Wayne?
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
surprised
kind
you
of
didn't
tough.
do Superman.
Yeah, but I'm not Batman, though. I'm just Bruce Wayne, according to you, because I guess they're different people. So now
I mean, it is.
I think they're different people.
They are 100.
Because it's like his alter ego.
He even admits that he is different people.
Because he's behind the mask.
Well, he says that.
Well, then, am I Walter White or Heisenberg?
No, that doesn't count.
I think it makes as much sense as Bruce Wayne versus Batman. being different people.
Actually, I was.
So why are they
Remember, I
different?
did try to give you Batman. I'll give you Batman.
I don't really.
Why?
I'm
What? But
alright
isn't
with
it
that.
Leighton's pick so he can be like Batman and Bruce are the same?
Nah, I feel like that's a waste
What?
to do Batman and Bruce Wayne.
No, she was trying to say.
Like
that
I'm
it's
saying,
your
like
pick.
since it's his pick, he can like say like you can say like, oh, Batman is Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like because that's his opinion where they're two separate people and yours is that they're the same person. So it could be like Batman / Bruce Wayne for you.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So that's what I wrote down. I put that down for you.
I'll allow it.
You argue. Sam, your final one.
Okay, so I was caught between two as always last minute researching because I'm such a great researcher.
Caught between.
So I'm going to have to go, and of course, being a girl, I'm gonna have to go with Chandler Bing.
Good.
Because I was fighting between Derek Shepherd and Chandler Bing, but I have to go Chandler Bing because some points in Grey's Anatomy, Derek Shepherd, I don't like him because he's just
He also dies.
he dies, one, which makes me cry, and two, he's just I feel like he is not understanding Meredith's
He's
situation.
just not an alpha male because he died.
Oh,
He got hit
whatever.
by a
I go with Chandler
I
Bing
can't see a truck.
because Chandler Bing always makes me laugh, and I love him, and he's the cutest thing in the earliest seasons. Like, if Matthew Perry was young, and looked like that now, I would definitely hit him up.
What the? All right, that's gonna be it for this episode.
And he's vulnerable and sweet in the sweetest, in the best way. What did you say?
Leighton, do you like Friends?
Friends? No.
Yeah. Whatever.
We're together on that one.
You like it.
I can laugh.
You like
I
it.
can laugh at some of the things, but overall, it's not a very funny show.
Whatever.
Phoebe's not funny.
Phoebe's cringy, a little cringy to me. She's sometimes too much.
She's very unfunny.
I like Chandler. Chandler's funny.
Ross isn't funny.
I don't like Ross, but I think that's the point. You're not supposed to really like him.
Monica isn't funny. Jennifer Aniston isn't funny. Can't remember her name. Rachel. But Joey and Chandler I can get behind. They're kind of funny. But the rest of them,
I think Chandler Bing's just adorable.
All right. So my honorable mentions, I have Luke Skywalker, Peter Griffin, Clark Kent / Superman, I guess, Leighton. Tony Stark / Iron Man, Don Draper, which is from Mad Men. If anybody doesn't know that.
I respect that choice.
What? Don Draper?
Don Draper. I actually thought of him, but
I was thinking between him and Maximus Decimus. There was I was literally looking at the both of them and I was like, which one? I just need to choose at this point. And then Deadpool and Doctor Strange, because Deadpool is funny and Doctor
Plus
Strange.
it's Ryan Reynolds.
Doctor Strange is a badass.
A babe.
I would have sex with Ryan Reynolds too, so that's fine.
Threesome. Hashtag threesome with Ryan Reynolds.
Have you seen the new Doctor Strange or any parts of it?
We saw it. Yeah.
Wait,
literally, did you see the whole thing?
I didn't see the whole thing. I saw the scene where he's fighting the thing that throws the bus at him. You know what I'm talking about?
A big octopus eyeball thing?
Oh, the big
Correct.
eyeball. Yeah.
I watched just that scene, and my goodness, I have no idea how people stand by Marvel movies. The guy literally just sits there what am I watching? There's no fight. Literally.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
There is no limit to their powers either, so there's really no enemy that they could even be challenged by.
Well, I was why doesn't he open a portal right halfway
and he cuts the bus in half? Why didn't you just cut the villain in half in the first place?
Exactly.
I hate Marvel movies with a burning passion, and that is because of it. I do like some of the Captain America movies, like Winter Soldier and the first one, because I don't know, that just seems like I'm watching, Batman, because I love Batman. But oh my goodness, all these just crazy powers, literally no bounds to anything, this and that, and Oh,
Well,
he went pee in the sewer.
I hate Marvel movies, or I enjoy some of them, but like I don't like the constant, like the bright colors, like that whole thing. Like the color palette that they have for those movies is so, it's like not realistic. And like I remember like what really turned me off was watching Age of Ultron, and like at the beginning when they're like fighting like the Nazis or something. I don't remember what they were fighting, but they were like making jokes the entire time. And I was like, I get like you would throw a few jokes in there, but the entire time, come on, really, like this is like, these aren't, I guess these are supposed to be kids movies, but like if you're trying to make them realistic, make them realistic, make them for adults, because you're not getting money from kids. Kids have no money. Kids are poor. They're broke.
But you need the kids to like it, so then they'll go to mommy and daddy and then beg for their money.
Yeah, but adults, even
But
like
I know what
poor
you mean.
adults
I know what you
spend
mean.
money. Even poor adults would spend money on something they like rather than spend some money on their kids.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not the entire time. It's not your typical Marvel movie because they're not afraid of like blood and like actual gore. And I mean, it's obviously not as gory as some other like as a ton of movies, but like it's a little bit of a horror movie. Like I will say that, like it is kind of scary at times. There's some cameos in there that do you know what the cameos are?
No, man, I probably won't watch it anytime soon, so I
Oh,
don't care
well,
if you spoil.
spoiler alert to the listeners there. John Krasinski is what's his name?
Like Jim Helper?
what's the, oh my god, he's the Fantastic Four, the stretchy guy. I keep forgetting his name. What is his name?
Don't ask me.
Why don't you know him?
Elastaboy.
Oh, hold on.
You'll ask the boy.
Elastic Boy or
Oh,
whatever.
no, that's not his name.
I know.
Reed Richards. Yeah, he's Reed Richards. And then he dies like almost immediately. What's his name? The original Professor X from like the Fox movies is in it. He makes a small cameo and then he dies. Hayley Atwell is Mrs. Marvel. And then she gets cut in half.
I didn't know there was a Mrs. Marvel.
Or Mrs. Captain America. Like female Captain America.
That's who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then she got cut in half, which was kind of funny. I was like,
I think they all died too easily.
Oh yeah, they all.
It was weird
because Scarlet Witch has unlimited power. Literally, like Leighton, if you watch the movie, if you ever do get around to watching the movie, she has unlimited power. The only person that can stop her is Doctor Strange, who also has unlimited power.
Yeah, like I've been seeing memes, and it's like Scarlet Witch versus Superman, who's gonna win, and all the comments, Scarlet Witch, oh my goodness, easy win, and all this stuff, and it's like, bruh, like where was Scarlet Witch's unlimited power when they were going against Thanos and all that?
Thanos, exactly. She was like, "Do you know what it's?" She said in that, like, "Do you know what it's like to have to kill your husband, like with your bare hands or something?" And I had to crush the stone. And it was like, well, like he reversed time, like you can do stuff too. Like she just kind of like stood there and like let him like take the stone and stuff. It was like kind of stupid.
I just don't like her as an actress either.
Yeah, she wasn't a good
I don't
actress.
like
I don't think
she's just not like throughout the entire movie, like she doesn't really show like she's just not a good actress. Like her emotion,
it's cringy.
Yeah.
It's very corny.
She'd be good in The Office, basically. Like,
Probably.
just because she's a bad actress.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad actors and actresses in The Office, except for Michael Scott.
Well, that's just because
he's actually a very good actor.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, that's all we got. That's all. Leighton, do you have anything else to say?
I don't believe so. Oh, actually, I love Legos, as y'all might know, and I found a Lego Bugs Bunny, so I need to buy that because I love Big Chungus. And then also in Legoland, I think there's one in California. They built a Lego Ferrari. I think it's to scale, which is really cool because I love
Drive?
Ferraris too.
Is it drive?
No, no.
I
That
love
would've
how
been
he
so
was like,
cool.
that was like so obvious. It's like, no, it doesn't drive.
I mean, I
It
don't
was
know.
like, no, I know. It's like you would think like Lego
I
could
feel like-
probably make it drive.
I feel like they could
There,
make it drive.
there was a group of people that made a Lego Bugatti that could drive. I think
See,
it
that's
went.
what I'm saying.
well, yeah, why
I
can't
think
they
it
do
could
that?
go like 5 or 20 miles per hour, something
See,
like that.
Legoland definitely has enough money to do that.
Well,
Yeah, but it's like, why? It's a display piece.
then
Why
it attracts
not?
more people.
It actually drives. It could be in a parade.
Who's gonna be driving it? Just me? I'm just gonna be driving circles.
Leighton,
Yeah.
Leighton, they're
They'll
just
ship
like,
you out to California.
we'll
just
hand it to this guy.
specifically.
I just go
Give it to
full
this guy.
speed into a wall and all the pieces shatter.
It'll sound like Lego Star Wars. You just like fall out and then you get back up and you're like, all right, well, I'm just gonna build this again.
Pop your head back on. That is cool though.
So
Have you been
it's-
to Legoland here?
No, but they actually have adult nights. Next one's coming up in August.
I only went there once. It was cool. Like it was. I have to admit, like even though like I'm not a Lego fiend, like it was cool to see. Like it was cool.
I want to drive the little cars around.
I don't know.
The little Lego cars
I
around.
wish they had like just horrifying Lego roller coasters, because then it would be the best park in the world.
I think it'd be scary though, because like, what if you're on if it was built
a
out of
brick
Legos,
falls
a
down.
brick falls off. You just see
They
a
need to
brick fall.
build, they need to build roller coasters,
That'd
but
be
like the
terrifying.
support beams are like Lego Technic pieces instead of just straight steel, not actual Lego Technic pieces.
Oh,
They
okay,
mold the
okay.
steel. They mold the steel to look like it.
That
So
would be-
all the rides look like they're completely built out of Lego.
But like, imagine seeing a brick fall off, just a random brick, as you were like going 100 miles an hour.
That would be.
You're
difficult.
over this conversation.
I don't like roller coasters. I'm not a roller coaster guy.
He's lame.
Remember when we went to Universal in 8th grade? Because
Yeah.
we stayed in the same room together.
I've never been
Yeah.
to Universal. I've
In
never
eighth
been to
grade,
Disney
that was-
World.
That trip was ridiculous.
I've never been to Universal.
I remember because I just ran around with Anthony Alfonso.
Alonzo.
Alonzo.
Cuban.
Young Cuban. Yeah, I ran around with young Cuban.
I remember they told us you're not allowed to be alone in the park, like without another SSAS person. So I was
I
just
feel like that doesn't
I-
change anything.
I don't know. And I got got lost from my group. So I started freaking out. I was like, oh my God, what if somebody like spots me and then I have to hang out with the teacher all day, like tomorrow? And I ended up finding somebody. But
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to be careful. Orlando's like the top sex trafficking city of the world.
it probably is. I think Sarasota's like top 10. Or something.
Is it? That's scary. I didn't know that. I thought Orlando was.
Don't go to the mall.
Too late.
And then I remember in our room, you slept on the chair.
Yeah.
Remember
You
that
guys
with your
made him
feet
sleep
up?
on the chair.
No, we chose to.
Yeah, I was fine with it. Dude, I would, when I was working at Chick-fil-A, occasionally I would sleep in my car before work, just in the parking lot. I
Wait.
can literally sleep anywhere, and I barely do sleep, so.
Wait, why? Why didn't you just
'Cause I
stay in
would
your
be
bed like an
tired.
extra hour?
Because I would have done something that morning or something.
Oh,
So then I'm like, oh, I was up to like 3 a.m. gaming. And then I got up at like 9 a.m. and I'm still tired. So then I just go to
bad
sleep.
for you.
Even at my current job, I have gone to sleep on break before. Just slept in my car for 45 minutes.
I would be afraid. Like, I feel like I could do that, but I'd be afraid like to oversleep, or like I wouldn't
No,
want to
he's
get
got an alarm.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that is a very real fear, but
up. Like my worst fear is like forgetting to set my alarm, and like
Yeah. I've
done
waking
that
up and it's like
twice.
7 o'clock.
One day Leighton's just gonna be like, hey guys, I got fired. I slept in my car.
yeah.
All right, well
Um,
that's all I got. I'm surprised we stretched it out this long, honestly. I didn't have too much content this week, so
Yeah, what can I say? I pull views.
Actually, Daniel Larson pulled views last week.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I bet it was the title.
Probably. So anyways, I had a bye. Remember, I had a bye week this week in my stream, and next week back to it. So, and then, listen to episode 42 next week. So, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, love you, Leighton. Love you, Sam. Love you, Angel.
Love you, Alex. Love you, Angel.
You can say it. She's on the show.
I feel like that's kind of weird.
It's fine. That's like what we all say to each other. But whatever. You can do what you want, I guess.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.